Today we're going to be doing an experiment. This is a science experiment, and we're going to be figuring out if the items around my house sink or if they float. So what you guys can do is you can grab a piece of paper, and every time I show you an item, you guys can either write down if you think it's going to sink or float, and then we will find out what happens. So I gathered a bunch of items. I have them all right in front of me. And we're going to be putting them in the water to see what's going to happen. So I want you guys to make your predictions, and then we're going to see the results. So all you need, if you want to do this at home, is you need a bin to put your objects in. It can be anything around the house, loose parts, anything you want. And then you just need a bin filled with water, and that's it. Super easy to do and super fun. Alright, so we're going to start off with this. This is a decorative item that I found around my house. It's a ball. It's like straw type. And it has lots of holes in it. So let's see. Do you think it's going to sink or do you think it'll float? Let's see. And as you can see, it is floating on the top of the water. Alright, our next item is this round block. Is made of wood. It's actually made to put laces in to do lace and beads. So do you think that this is going to sink or float? And it floats just like the ball. Okay, our next item is going to be this hair elastic. So this is one of my hair elastics. I use them quite often. It's just has an elastic inside of it. So do you think this is going to sink or float? And it sunk all the way down to the bottom. You can look down here, you see it at the bottom there. Alright, our next item is this little paper clip. Do you think that this paper clip is going to sink or float? Let's test it out. It sunk all the way to the bottom with the hair elastic. Okay, I also have this plastic orange block. So it does have like the groove so that the other block can go into it. It's pretty hard, light. Let's see, do you think it's going to sink or float? It floats. It floats at the top with the ball and the wooden block. And yeah, let's try our next item. Our next item is little Spider-Man over here. He has a hole at the bottom. He's actually a toothbrush holder. So we're going to see if Spider-Man can sink or float. Let's see. He floats. He floats to the top. Uh-oh, never mind. He sunk all the way to the bottom. Do you guys know why he sunk to the bottom? Alright, our next item is this magnet. So this is just a fridge magnet, pretty small, pretty light. Do you think that this is going to sink or float? Let's see. It sunk right to the bottom. Okay, our next item are these magnets. So these magnets, I have a blue square and a green triangle or a purple triangle. And they stick together. This is one of my nephew's toys. We're going to see if it sinks to the bottom or if it stays floating on the top. What do you think? It sunk right to the bottom, right over Spider-Man's head. Alright, our next item is this little red car. So this little red car is made of wood. It has 4 wheels and also a magnet on the back. Let's see what's going to happen. It floats. It floats on the top of the water. Alright, our next items are these connectors as well, another toy. This is made of plastic. This one has a hole in it and this one doesn't. So let's see what's going to happen. Maybe we'll do it separately. Let's see, maybe this one will sink, maybe this one will float. I don't know, let's see. They both float. Okay, our next item is decorative ball. It's similar to the straw one over here, but this one is solid all around, no holes in it. So let's see what's going to happen. And it floats. So if you notice, this ball actually floats on top of the water, whereas all the other ones are kind of in the middle of the water, but still floating on the top. This one's right on top. Okay, this is my dog's favorite toy. It's an orange ball. It does have a hole in the middle. It's made of rubber. It's pretty solid. Do you think that it's going to sink or float? Let's try. And it floats. Even with the hole in the ball, it still stays on the top of the water. Kind of similar to this wooden block that also has a hole in it. It just kind of floats. Alright, our next item is this green marker. We're going to see if this green marker sinks or floats. What is your thoughts? It floats. Floats right on the top. Okay, we have a dice. This dice is from a game called Left, Right, Center. Super easy and super fun to play. Do you think that this little dice is going to sink or float? Let's see. It sunk all the way to the bottom. Okay, our next one is a paper clip. This paper clip is pretty teeny tiny. And it's the color yellow. And we're going to see if it sinks or floats. And it sunk all the way to the bottom. Okay, so the next item I have is actually a really cool toy that a lot of people wouldn't think of. So this is actually a great activity for preschoolers, kindergarten even. So what it is, it's a PVC pipe. And I bought like just one long PVC pipe and cut it up. And then I bought these connectors to go on it. And then it's great for building. My nephew, this is his favorite toy, which is so funny because it's not really a toy, but we made it into one, and now it's his favorite thing is to build with these. So that's just another activity you guys can do at home, but today we're going to be seeing if it sinks or if it floats. So are you guys ready? What do you think? Let's see. And it sunk all the way to the bottom. Alright, we have two items left. This is a little monster guy. I made this the other day with my nephew. I forget his name. I'm pretty sure we named him, but I don't remember what his name was. Do you think that this guy, hi everybody, is going to sink or float? Let's see. Are you going to sink or are you going to float? He floats. Maybe he's going to do a little swimming in here. So he floats in the water. Wonder why. And lastly, we have this cup. So this cup is just a little tiny cup made for a candle. And we're going to see if it sinks or floats. So I'm going to drop it in the water. And what happened is it went right to the bottom. Now, I dropped it pretty high up into the water. And therefore, it sunk right down because all of the water went into the cup. And it made it so heavy that it sunk to the bottom. But if I empty that cup, and if I place it in the water like this, you will notice that it actually floats. Because whenever there's no water and it's just air, it makes it float. Whenever you put water in it, it makes it heavy, and gravity brings it to the bottom. And that is our science experiment today. Like I mentioned, you guys can do this at home. It's super simple, super easy to do, lots of fun, keeps you busy, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I miss you guys so much. I can't wait to get back into the classroom and do fun activities like this one. Have a great day.